This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com. Next up is a match for the tag team titles. On March the 5th on SmackDown, Big Show and Miz were scheduled to defend their unified WWE Tag Team Championship at the event against the team who won the triple threat match between Crime Time, Hart Dynasty, and the pairing of Miz's former partners, John Morrison and R-Truth. Of course, Morrison and Truth go on to win. So here's our match. Big Show and Miz against Truth and Morrison for the tag titles. Meltzer says, I'd predict 6 minutes. I think it went about 4, nothing to it. Morrison got a hot tag and ran wild before missing the twisting moonsault. Truth tried to dive, but Show caught him, sent him into the post outside. Morrison ended up in the corner and Show punched him in the face behind the referee's back. Miz covers him for the pin, star in 3/4. We've talked a lot about Miz here on the show. I don't know that we've spent a lot of time talking about Truth and Morrison. Morrison had a long absence from the company. Now he's back. What sort of upside do you think John Morrison has in WWE these days?
He'll get paid. He'll make a nice salary. He'll be a guy that can go out and give you a solid performance. He's, got some seasoning since he's been gone. He's been exposed to different companies and places around the world, I'm sure. And John Morrison was a good performer before he left. So he'll fit into a spot that, he'll make a nice living here. And I would think what would be the last, 7, 8, 10, maybe 10 years left in the business. And he will be able to fly under the radar and do very well, I think.
What about Truth? I don't know that enough people acknowledge all of his contributions to the company. I mean, this is a guy who has been a sort of company guy for a long, long time. And before that was probably put on the map in a big way in the early days of NWA TNA. What can you tell us about the man behind the R-Truth character, Mr. Ron Killings?
Well, he's a charlatan, number one, makes him a good fella. Truth is always the guy that gives you the smile and says, what do you need today? And he goes out and tries to give it to you, and he works hard. I don't know how old Truth is, but, the guy still looks like $1 million. His body looks like he's 25. And, he goes out and he works hard. And he does some good stuff. And, the people still chant for him. And when they get with you and you haven't really had a win and God knows how long on television, certainly not a push, it just means they're comfortable with the character, and you can last forever like that. Baby faces, once the audience gets comfortable with you and they like your shtick and they're familiar with it, it just makes them feel comfortable. And he's one of those type guys that can just go out and give you a good 10-minute segment, and whatever the finish is, it really doesn't matter. It's more about the performance and the big smile coming through the curtain and entertaining the fans.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.